Governor Holcomb and other top state leaders say Attorney General Curtis Hill should resign.
The calls have all come in the past 12 hours. The latest turn after Hill was accused of groping 4 women at a bar in March. Now, the accusers do include a state lawmaker as well. Brittany Lewis is live at the State House this morning with all the new details. Good morning.
Good morning, Lauren. A number of lawmakers released statements about this yesterday. One from the Democratic leader in the House simply ended with the word quit. We also heard from a number of top Republicans here at the State House, including House Speaker Brian Bosma and Senate Pro Tem David Long. They released a statement together saying, in part, we believe that the women who came forward with accounts of inappropriate behavior by Attorney General Curtis Hill in the early hours of March 15, 2018 are telling the truth regardless of the Attorney General's denial of these allegations. We do not believe that Curtis Hill, as Chief Law Enforcement Officer of the state of Indiana, can continue to perform his duties, nor should he, and we call for his immediate resignation. The governor echoing that statement with his own, saying 4 women had the courage to step forward to report sexual harassment by the Indiana Attorney General. The findings of the recent legislative report are disturbing and, at minimum, show a violation of the state's zero-tolerance sexual harassment policy. I concur with Senator Long and Speaker Bosma that Attorney General Hill should resign, and I support a thorough investigation by the state's Inspector General. Now, we have not heard from the Attorney General since these calls for his resignation were made. The last time we heard from him was Tuesday when he released a statement calling the allegations deeply troubling and saying, in part, at no time was my behavior inappropriate, nor did I touch anyone in an inappropriate manner. His statement went on to say, I have never been contacted by any investigator. I have not been informed of who made these allegations, nor have I been provided any due process with regards to these vicious allegations. We did reach out to his office to see if he wanted to come on Daybreak to talk about these allegations and these calls for his resignation, but his office declined. Of course, this is something we are going to continue following today and the days ahead. Scott and Lauren.
Okay, Brittany Lewis reporting live at the State House this morning. Thank you. It is 6:06 right now.